everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself world. I want to show you how we are preparing our animals for a vacation. Our birdies are getting pretty big. Turkeys are starting to look like turkeys. Now what we've done is we've taken, you probably can't see it, we have bird netting for birds. And we've put the bird netting up. I should first of all tell you that the other day off camera, we put, Michelle and I, we ran all new fencing around my berry patch. You may recall, a lot of you probably have seen the video where the hen was in there when I was showing you my berry patch and how I've protected it. Well, now it's better protected with, let me show you that real quick and then we'll get back to these because that's part of their fence now. Here I did use heavy duty wire, but only because that's what we had. And then over here, between those poles is a gate that we can slip open and closed as needed. But the rest of the fence is almost invisible netting. I love it. You cannot see the netting, and that leaves it open for the flowers. I love it so much. Now at the bottom we put 16-inch high chicken wire all the way around the whole berry patch, through and through. So there's 7-foot tall deer netting, which I'm going to expand. It's only 6 foot right now, but I'm going to expand it the last foot later. And then 16-inch tall chicken wire to prevent rabbits and chickens from getting under. So that's pretty safe now. Now that is part of the new vacation bird cage. Now I stuffed some stuff in here, some wire in there, just to prevent them squeezing out any gaps. Now this bird wants to make a nest right there, and it's really going to ruin my lawn. I'm not happy with it. So we've taken and put the chicken tractor up against that wire, and then we took bird netting. We took their movable outdoor pen. That's their free-range grazing area, and we've doubled or even we've tripled their space by running it along the existing berry patch. So the fencing from the berry patch is now part of the cage for the growing baby birds. And so they've got triple the yard space now, and one space would last them 2 days. So they would be potentially, theoretically good for 6 days. And that's tied in here. So now I've also staked it down all the way at intervals, inside and out, to prevent predators from squeezing under or through. And to keep the birds, because they can fly, from getting out, we've got this bird netting, which you probably can't even see in my hands, covering and tied into the existing berry patch fencing. So that's all good. Now we've got 2 3.5 gallon poultry drinkers, 2 of them, and then another 5-quart drinker. So they're good for probably 6 days. And then inside their pen, to keep it dry, we've got 2 large, the biggest they had, feeders. So that's inside so that it's safe from the elements, and that should keep them good. So now we can go on vacation. And now the big birds, let me take you over and show you what we did for the big birds. Over here we've got this massive, probably 20 or 30 gallon tank, which we're going to fill up. And that'll last them for weeks. And then there's a little step up for them to drink. But generally they hop on the lip and drink. So they're good to go. And they're free ranging right now. So they don't need any food at all. They are totally free ranging at this time of year, which is great. It saves us money. Now for the dog, she's got a massive, how many gallon? Well, she's got a week worth of food, which is more than we're going to be gone. It just happens to be we got this massive, massive dog feeder, and it's waterproof and weatherproof. And then she's got a big, look at that turkey. That's so cool. She's got a water bowl with a garden hose attachment. So it's got a float valve, and it's always full of fresh, clean, pure water for her. Now, I don't like to show my dogs so that my, well, anyway, There's certain reasons, but better that she's hidden security for us. The less they know, the better. But anyway, birds are chilling, they're happy. That's a happy, happy sound. They are loving this. Alright, well anyways, that was a very brief video on how we're prepping for a vacation. So, I think everything's going to be fine here. Oh, and the cats, of course, they got everything they need. Cats are the easiest to deal with. Now in the greenhouse, we have heavily watered and more than normal. And then we're just hoping for the best. We've got the windows and the screen open on the door. And we're just hoping for the best. We've taken all the plants that were in on the table up inside the chalet and put them in a window because it gets hot, scorching hot in here in the day, and that will protect them from drying out and overheating. The ones on the ground, I'm just hoping for the best. If there was a way I could fasten a tarp over the roof, but the problem is it would want to slide down. So I would love to be able to put a shade. I might even consider draping a shade up on the inside and stapling it. That might be a good idea while we're gone. I might do that because that'll keep most of the sun off here and prevent them from overheating as bad.